Hey guys, RJ here for another My Two Cents. Got the eclipse going on back there. You can't really see it, but whatever. Got the eclipse attire on. But this is not about the eclipse. This is actually going to be a review of the Defenders. Full spoilers about to come, so if you haven't seen it yet, I would say stop watching right now. Okay, if anyone's still watching, I don't feel bad about saying any spoilers now. So, right off the bat, the biggest issue that the Defenders goes with is it follows Iron Fist's storyline, basically. It picks up where he left off, and that is the worst storyline of them all. So, yeah. I think one thing that they did cool in the first couple episodes is before they all meet up and start working together is that each character still has their own specific style that was in their original shows. So like, Luke Cage is in a orange color palette and warmer and has like the same kind of music style that he had, whereas Daredevil's stuff is a little bit darker, and Jessica Jones is bluer and more noir, and they keep that up until they all come together. Then they kind of start having a different style at that point. But that was a cool artistic choice. But the problem is the story's just not good. I think I've complained about it before, but I just don't care about the Hand, and now this is the third series to go with the Hand as the bad guy, and Elektra's brought back from the dead, and Sigourney Weaver's character doesn't make a lot of sense, honestly. They introduce her as like the leader of the Hand, and there was 5 of them who came from Kunlun and figured out basically immortality for a while, and it turns out the way they do it is like through dragon bones or something stupid like that. So God, it's visually there's some cool shots. There's a lot of like one take action scenes, which is always cool because a lot of movies and stuff nowadays cut their action down into like 30 different cuts, and that means that you don't really have to try anything. But when these are 30-second, 1 minute long takes, and that means you actually have to get the choreography right and the camera movement right and everything. And for the most part, that's cool. The choreography is an issue, just like it was in Iron Fist. It gets really cheesy, and it doesn't follow through on a lot of I don't know, there's some parts where you're just like, good lord, this just does not look good. And I think when Jessica Jones brings up a like funny point at one of the episodes, maybe episode 4 or 5 or something like that, and she makes some comment like, am I the only one who doesn't know Kung Fu? Because literally, Daredevil and Iron Fist and Colleen and all of the Hand, they're all just fighting with like different martial arts, and here she is just punching people. I think overall, the other big issue with the Defenders is that they have to create some kind of conflict. So naturally, the Defenders like don't trust each other. They're constantly arguing for no reason. And then in order to make it more fair for, I guess, the Hand, because both Daredevil and Iron Fist have fought them by themselves and beat like 50. But for some reason, 4 superheroes together can't beat that many. But they come up with, it's just Elektra kicks Luke Cage and it knocks him out. Of course. And for whatever reason, Jessica Jones is just easily defeated. And I don't know. They had to come up with some kind of stupid engineered plot line, stuff like that, if you ask me. And they also managed to make Daredevil the best of the 4 heroes. They managed to make him really annoying in the Defenders. Like, he's the least trusting out of all of them, and he refuses to tell them like any information that could be helpful. Like, he doesn't tell them that he knows Elektra. He doesn't tell them who Stick is or like any of this stuff. So it's not that great of a show, honestly. It's definitely a letdown um for Marvel in general, honestly. Like it's and I mean it's also a letdown for Netflix just because they had done pretty well for 3 of the 4 shows, and this was the one that we were kind of hoping would maybe redeem Iron Fist, and it doesn't, honestly. Like the plot comes down to there's like dragon fossils under New York, and that's what the Hound is trying to get, or not the Hound, the Hand. Sorry, I was watching Game of Thrones last night, so the Hand is trying to get these dragon bones to continue their immortality, and um, I guess one other complaint that I have about it is they had one uh, trailer where it made it seem like the Punisher was going to show up, and he doesn't. He's not in it at all, which of course doesn't make sense because if he's in New York at all, why wouldn't he show up to help battle the Hand again? I don't know. Final other thought with it is they have like Foggy and Misty and Trish and God, I'm blanking on some of the other people. Malcolm, Karen, Colleen, Claire. All of them basically spend the entire time just sitting in a police station for safety. So basically, they wasted all those characters. They felt pretty useless. Even Colleen, who actually does some fighting, I continue to hate her character. So, all in all, I would say visually and some of the stylistic choices give the show some substance, but I'd only give it like maybe a 6 out of 10 at best. It's better than Iron Fist, but it's worse than all of the other 3 by a long shot. So, yeah. Cool. If you guys want to watch it, you can. I can't say I specifically recommend it, though. Sorry, Netflix. Sorry, Marvel. My 2 cents.